I believe that we all get to choose our life, that we all have a center place right here, and it's ours alone, but it's connected to the divine. And sometimes the chaos of life gets in the way, but the place is always here, and the light always shines from within. This is the start of my physical beginning, 29 Carey Street, Manchester, Connecticut. That's Sunshine the cat on the front porch. Sunshine and I used to sit there for quite a while and watch the world go by. So do the circumstances you are born into define you? I do not believe so, but they do shape you. That's my mom, Steffi, Chicky, as her friends knew her. That's her in 1983, a snowstorm in Connecticut, or in 1979, a flood in Miami Beach Street. She was one of the kindest people I knew. And yes, the streets did flood in 1979 in Miami. My mom did not work outside of the home, and she did not drive. As the story goes, my father was teaching her how to drive when she accidentally ran off the road, and based on his reaction, never drove again. My mom tended to accept her circumstances, not so much with me. It was hard for me to understand. My father, well, he was an alcoholic. On the way home from work, there was a stop at the package store for brandy or schnapps and some beer, and then, of course, a stop at the local bar. So by the time he got home, we had gauged in sobriety and his mood and tiptoe around it so as not to upset him. That's me, age 12, with another cat, Mittens, another beloved cat. It's in that kitchen that I would watch my father come home on Friday nights and count out money to my mother. And she had to make that money last for groceries, for the necessities. And I vowed at a young age, probably around 12, I would never be me. I loved to teach, even when I was a kid. That's my childhood book. We played school in my neighborhood, and I always wanted to be the teacher. I even asked my mother to get me a chalkboard so I could have my own classroom, which she did. Thanks, Mom. Still have that book. So Charlie's Angels. The girls in my neighborhood decided that we were Charlie's Angels. I was always Sabrina. We came up with scenarios, we solved crimes, and that's my shirt, and those are my cards, and I still have them to this day, because not only do they remind me where I came from, they remind me of endless possibility. I lived in a dilapidated duplex, but in the backyard, there was a pond, Union Pond, and sometimes it was home to swans. That's my nephew Joey and I, age 3.5. And I saw magic and beauty and grace in nature. It's one of my favorite photos of all time. And then there were the woods. Down the street and around the corner from my house were these magical woods, the old mill woods. We caught frogs and salamanders, and the rule was you always had to release them into the wild at the end of the night. And I still go back to those woods when I visit Connecticut, and they still speak to me. I know exactly where that spot is. So how do you alchemize a childhood and take away the purpose but not the pain? Well, I couldn't become an angel, but I could become a special agent with the IRS and the Department of Justice. And I could make financial crimes one of my specialties. When you follow the money, you can solve the case. So when I turned 50, hello 50, goodbye DOJ, I decided it was time to take a new path. When that door closed behind me, a new life had begun. Because of my financial principles and always paying myself first, I made early retirement a reality so that I could go into the private sector and make a positive difference. I created Money Maestro. I always wanted to be a teacher, and I always wanted to help people do better with money. So I'm a money teacher, and I'm a money coach. And I teach everyone, but I specialize in women and young people so that no one ever has to feel they're trapped by lack of money. You can make your money work for you. I also have a consulting company, Keys Consulting Miami, because I had an expertise from all those years as a special agent. And so I decided to take it to the defense. And so now I work for the defense for administrative and criminal cases. I always liked playing for the team. Now I just play for the other team. I believe everybody gets an intelligent and fair representation. That's my sister Sandy and my mom. When I was a kid, they dragged me to yard sales. And all these years later, I still treasure hunt. It's good on my pocketbook, and it's also good for the environment. A matter of fact, my entire outfit, including the Dolce & Gabbana suit and all the accessories, are courtesy of Miami Estate. So, how do I pay back nature? I think it starts at home, that we can all make a difference. I'm a pollinator gardener, and that's my front yard on the right now. And every day, I get to walk right outside my doorstep and see new beginnings, because I made a choice for nature. I am helping to nurture nature. That is a beautiful Italic butterfly in my garden. Talk about a new beginning. This butterfly was almost extinct, and it came back from the brink of extinction because people, like me, put cootie in their garden, and we brought the species back from extinction. That's what we can do when we make choice. So talk about freedom and choosing your life. Go to Costa Rica to celebrate your 50th birthday with 7 of your besties. That's Lisa, Grace, Iggy, and I calling out our wild, our womanhood, and the wonder of it all. That is pure freedom and spontaneity right there. So I was able to break the cycle. I believed I could have a new beginning, a new life, my life. So, Mom, you helped me become the woman I am today, the mother I am today. And we took your suffering, and in one generation, we transformed it to possibility. I will always be a seeker of knowledge, of wisdom, of freedom, joy, and adventure. I will continue to evolve because I believe the new beginnings are everywhere, and some are even better than you ever expected. And I believe we all get to choose our own life. Thank you.